Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond, and we're starting with our colonists arriving. We finally did it. The founder stage has started on Sol 167. Oh, actually just cut as soon as I full of hope and determination. The first founders, singular, have set foot on the red planet. The next 10 souls will be full of difficulties and dangers, but also with great promises and opportunities. Now, to us, sorry, my little one, my co-pilot is stirring, and she should not be. It's 4:20 a.m. when I'm recording this video, so go back to sleep, kid. It is now to us to prove that Mars can be a doorway to greater riches and the future of human civilization. The most epic adventure begins with a single step. Right. So I cannot. The founder colonist must survive for 10 souls before additional people can arrive. So I'm immediately coming in and let's go to give him a job. All right. So they're here. Their morale is pretty good. Their comfort is really good, which is helpful. It is too cold. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Is the dome? Dome's consuming excess power, but I think I should be fine on this one. Let's see how they're doing. Got our smart complex here they're living in. We got an autosave going down right now. You have all the apartments you can choose from. Which one do you pick? Do you pick the penthouse or do you pick the ground floor one? So they picked a ground floor one that I can't see into right now. Nope, there they are. Alright, welcome to the Truman Show. And also, this is Pear Inc., not Apple. So we are able to make sure that she is visiting the electronics store. Big boost in morale. Let's see. Health, sanity, comfort. That's the kicker, is I don't have a lot of health opportunities for her right now. So that is going to be a concern for me. So, I mean, health is good. Sanity, it's just going to be a hit until that's the case. But, I mean, we can definitely keep a lot of these things up until the founder stage ends, or in about, let's call it 6 days. Let's just round up to 6 days. We get the positronic brain completed, and I can start cranking out biorobots and start assisting her in the operation of this colony. I will need to put down a security post to make sure that I've got something going for her. Alright. Went right back to the electronics store. Interesting. Alright, working outside the dome is going to have an impact. Go ahead. I'm going to kick this heater up just a little bit more. You're still running cold. Yeah. This is going to last for another day or so. Working outside the dome is having an impact on sanity. Morale's dropping a little bit.
Meteor incoming.
Show me. Alright. Looks like the meteor storm is going to be away from the colony. That's fine. It's actually good for me. Where are we at right now? They're just in the Pear store. I'm a little worried about the sanity stuff. They're still complaining about the cold. There we go, well rested. I'm worried about sanity. Additional comfort. Additional sanity. Generates research at high sanity. That's another reason I want to make sure that she's doing well. Is that she's generating 150 research for me. You're not operating at all? Seriously. Wow. For some reason, my brain saw this line attached to the meteor storm. I think it was an 8-day meteor storm. Not the case. How far are we? About 5 days out. Cool. Just keeping an eye on her, making sure she's okay. The big thing is that her morale is kind of meh at the moment. Well, Rest actually put plus 15 on, but it's an uphill battle for me to keep this colonist happy during this whole time. I've only got 725 excess power at the moment. They did also kind of crank this guy up to max to make sure that we're... Seriously? No, that's 15, so it's inside the radius now. We're just bringing back just a skosh. Yep, okay. They're totally fine complaining about the cold, because it's cold. It's cold on Mars right now. Morale is dropping. Okay. Yeah, that cold one actually did a lot of damage to her, but she is, You did just go drinking, so that may be helping here. Oh, she's in the diner right now. Social relaxation, shopping, and drinking. Alright, cold wave is ended, so I can actually shut all my subsurface heaters down, except for the one down here. I'm just going to keep this one online all the time, just to keep this area from running into more problems. Up here, yep, we're good, we're good. Go to the mole mine right now. Alright. Neato. And we now have a lot of excess power, which means we can burn the positronic brain that much faster. But my colonists, again, trying to make sure their morale is staying high, their sanity is dipping. But since the well rested and working outside the dome, we're almost working
Funding received.
kind of, I don't want to say against each other, but almost counterbalancing each other and keep their sanity at a higher state. Just getting the morale, just got to make sure the morale stays high. And we are, let's see, about 3.5 days off from that. No, the meteor storm has not brought down any anomalies so far, which kind of frustrates me. Prometheus, do we actually have a capture meteor mission? Actually do that and take the rare metals off you. I'll have the harvester grab them to make sure it goes a little faster. We'll load up the extra fuel, which I'm doing a little better on fuel. Not doing great still, I think, on fuel. I do think that probably another fuel farm, a proper fuel farm, will be necessary at some point to make sure it looks okay. Alright, sanity is at giggity, but well rested is now at plus 5. Should go back up to plus 15 here. Morale's at 61. Okay, so sanity needs to recover. I'm going to shut the drone assembler down. I'm going to have her work in the small art store for a couple of days, just to make sure that the working outside the dome is not becoming an issue. I'll see if there's any other breakthroughs I can utilize here. Well, people know. I probably do need to get Project Phoenix done up, because if they die early, then I'm in a lot of trouble. Go ahead, keep this at high speed. I do just like the idea of, like, for this, you know, for a couple of days, just work inside. Oh, there we go. She went to the bar. That may help things out a little bit. Well rested. Alright, cool. That's what I needed. Morale's back at 66. That's where I need things to be. Alright, Prometheus is heading off to do a capture meteor mission. Yeah, I'm just doing that to try to get some extra research to pop up. There's no other reason for me doing it. It's just like, let's get some extra materials, Mars side, and we should be okay now. Checking out my mole mine, got that going. There was during that down period in the last video, this like kept shutting down during the cold wave, which not very fun. And I let the game run for a little bit, but now less than 5 souls away from getting through the founder stage, and Dust Devil threatening this little part of the colony. Had to slap down a dumping site to get rid of it. We're at almost 90% on the positronic brain, which will let us get those biorobots done and really kick off the colony. I don't know why I set up these challenges for myself where it takes so long to get everything up and running, but I just like doing these types of things just to make it interesting a little bit. Thankfully, the colonists, really it's just Watney or Truman, whatever you want to call it, their comfort is really high, their sanity is really high now, they're getting well rested, they're working inside the dome. Unfortunately, tomorrow, they're going to have to start working outside. We'll queue up some Biorobots. I'll probably get 3 or I'm going to queue up as many as I can. Just kind of fill it up and then just start making more Biorobots. That's just what's going to be. We have 645
Great dust storm approaching.
electronics. We got a dust storm inbound. Great. That's going to cause some havoc with the sensors and whatnots, but once I get the security post built, that's going to allow the training of some security officers and let me go recruit some colonists from other parties. That is going to cause some significant problems for us, relationship-wise, with those other colonists. All
Anomaly
right.
found.
Hey, finally got one. Jesus. Somebody's driving for it. 5 is going for that one. It's a short meteor storm, which is totally fine. It's just getting a little bit of extra research, a little bit of extra science will help things go a really long way in this game. Let's double check. Project Komodo just needs any. Don't want to go for that. But let's see. Brazil has 48 colonists. IMM has 48 colonists, and Kona has 50 colonists. Yeah. Not really, Also, I can really just smooth things over by sending some polymers over to them. Like, hey, steal some colonists. Okay, here's some polymers in exchange. I'll send them some gifts just to kind of smooth over the feathers that I'm absolutely going to be ruffling with what I'm planning to do here. Martian University, I believe, is queued up. Yep, Martian University is going to get queued up, so I can start training those people specifically. And then once we get through these techs, orbital engineering, core heat convector, carbonate processor, actually I need a Hawking Institute. I'm thinking about this right now. Or just go with a base research lab.
Complete.
Alright, we're going outside. Build 10 and turn you on. We're going to turn the service bots back on over here. And unfortunately now she is going to have to work outside. She probably just got the little message on her pad saying, hey, you need to work outside for a couple of days. But once we get the first Biorobot built, we'll have them start supplementing her work. I almost want to decide to just have her work inside once the first Biorobot is done. Move. Once that first Biorobot's done. Oh wow, that was cool. Getting 2 back to back like that. Martian education. Oh wait, shoot. Don't do that. I'm actually going to micromanage this guy. So I really want him to grab the thing that's going to like almost done and put it towards that, or put it towards like orbital engineering, which is technology I do need to get my hands on relatively fast. Before I let that run through, let's get the MIS up. Because this way we'll actually be able to take these 2 big hexes, and now I can put down the Martian University. So that when my first Biorobot is built, probably going to be tomorrow at this rate, we can utilize them. The Hawking Institute to be done to put those new Biorobot colonists into buildings to do research and kind of get the let's get this let's get the snowball rolling down the hill here. I don't know which drone. Looks like was 3 really heading this way this whole time? Wow. Alright, Prometheus is back. Somebody did comment in one of the videos, I guess 2 weeks ago now, just with how long it takes me to do these, with how far I'm recording ahead. how I'm going to keep the colonists from running off, and was thinking about that. Once I have a colonist who says they're Earth sick, I'm not going to, like, there's going to be no rockets leaving. Just shut everything down until they decide to stay. That's really the only thing I can think of. Looks like she is going to the Martian University to become an engineer, which will be quite helpful. Maybe? Hopefully she's, getting an education. Oh, wait, no, she's doing that first. She's coming over here. Okay. I should have turned the Martian University off. I need her working here. Doesn't give me an idea of how long it'll take for the biorobot colonists to be built, which is kind of unfortunate. That's really good, actually, having full fuel. Because this just means that it's a little bit easier for me to... I'm not going to have to worry about a fuel shortage again when it comes to that stuff. Okay, now we're working on orbital engineering, so we'll get the orbital elevator built up, and we'll be okay. Let's check in on my colonist, see how she's doing. Doing pretty good, actually. 7 got dusted. Still getting 300 for my dozers. I think I'm okay on that front. So I'll still go over and get 7 repaired. That way, it can still produce just that little bit of extra science that I may need. Alright. Don't think I'm going to get a robot built. Yep, no. It'll probably be 1 or 2 more shifts before it gets up and running. Unfortunately, this does have an effect on her health and her sanity because she has to work outside the dome. Let's get these done. I'm going to just go ahead and zip forward to the next day. And just try to make sure this gets done. I did put on a heavy workload. I do not feel good about doing this because it's a heavy workload they have to do. Plus they're the only person doing this. Plus they're working outside. I'm concerned about its health and sanity impacts on it. And I don't have a billing for medical checks in here because I don't have anybody else that run it. So, I have my misgivings about doing this heavy workload, but I want to make sure that this first biorobot is built. I'll probably fire her from this job, have her work inside somewhere, maybe the university, and make sure that the biorobot takes over out here for her. So it's coming together. It's going to be... damn. Okay. Turn that shift off because that had... yeah, heavy workload, dust storm raging. Everything took a hit on that one. Missing rover. Those are 1. We'll use sensor towers to locate. Don't think we're going to find them until the dust storm's over, but thankfully we had enough. We had those options, so we could just like wait for the dust storm to be over. We could use a sensor tower, or sorry, a shuttle hub, risk losing a shuttle, or just using a sensor tower to ping his location. Alright. You're actually using O2 now, which is fine. I do think maybe, just maybe, because I have superior pipes and cables, it would make some sense actually to put large tanks elsewhere in the colony. Although unfortunately, I think the only best place to put these large tanks is going to be way the hell over here. So we have an extra large water tank and all that stuff, but I do have a large O2 tank. I'll put down kind of like here maybe? Keep that off though. Not going to need it right now. I'm running -5 on water, which is okay because I've got, how much stored up? We got 4,800 water storage total, so keep your okay on that front. Alright. Okay, health was recovered by the well rest. Dust storm raging, dust storm raging. Yeah, we're going to get this biorobot built up today. So I'm going to actually free up a work slot. And plus, that rover is close by. I'm going to open up the second shift here so that there he is. Spock Kepler, our first biorobot. He's a...
Funding received.
Did my colonist intentionally make a sexy robot for themselves? I have concerns. I have a lot of concerns here. I'm actually concerned about this. And since they don't have any workplace specializations, it's a little weird. I'm gonna do this. There we go. I'm gonna have it so she works one shift, he works a second shift. And just keep her working outside because I don't think...
Research complete.
Whoa, what the heck? Hang on. Before I click on Missing Rover. I want to make sure that whatever I pick up here, I can just like put it towards something. I think there's a research boost for this. Alright, let's see. Yeah, 5,000 research. Right there, I got Forever Young and general training. There we go. Can you come back over here, please? Don't want you guys to get nailed.
This will go down in history.
Alright, we made it through the founder stage. That's cool. So we can now bring up more colonists from Earth, if I so choose, which I don't. Interesting that my Biorobot actually has sanity. Wasn't expecting that. And my genius colonist is not at high sanity? Shit. Okay. I want her to work inside for a few days. It's dumb on my part to set it like that. And then you, I'll assign you to work here. Okay, it's starting to come together, but I need to make her, need to get her sanity back in the green so I can get that extra research, squeeze that a little bit of extra research out of her. And now he's going to start making more drones. And the drone assembler is going to start that whole process. If I do this here, 14, 12, come on. If I get that new Biorobot built, I can actually drop him in right here and he can start building the next one. Damn, just came up short. Alright, we'll jump to the next day now. Alright, we got our new colonist. Nebula Kepler has been constructed, so we have Spock and Nebula as our first two. And Miss Watney here is working in the small art store for the time being, just to make sure that she's recovering some of her sanity, but this dust storm is kicking her ass. Let's go ahead and arrange some more things here. So I think if I'm going to go to another dome, it's going to be out of there. I'll put a security post in. Once I get enough colonists built up, which will be soon, hopefully. Go ahead and make sure this is working during the mid-hours. I want this to be this shift only. Trying to get this working as best I can here. And a lot of going back and forth to make sure it works, but having medical checks, which does health and sanity. And her sanity is taking a hit right now. So if I have Leanne go by the infirmary, then get checked out, then get patched up, and keep on working. There's this dust storm, which is only got 10 hours left. It's minus 10 every day. And their sanity, unfortunately, is preventing me from getting more research. So, you know, it needs to get done faster. Looking at my domes, though. I do think that low G engineering, which is a really cheap tech for me right now, and gravity engineering is actually pretty good. 9,200? That's 2 days worth. I think slapping out a megadome near this one would be a decent idea. You can put down the megadome, move all the colonists over into that one. Probably, I'm gonna keep this one. Who am I kidding me? Yeah, megadome doesn't make sense right now, but I'm still gonna research it. And we'll get low G engineering done up too. So I'll queue up the domes, because if I can get low G engineering up and running, then I can get a medium dome. I can put a spire down pretty much whenever, but it's more I need to get enough drones built, which I don't have yet. I've got 2. If I can get this last one done, dust storm's over, thank God. Can get you can kind of get this going. This is a tough challenge. The Watney challenge, which I'm pretty sure I gotta figure out if I actually completed it. Oh, game,
Research
you
complete.
fickle bitch. I guess because I built a Biorobot, it didn't qualify for the Watney challenge. Because it was a Martian born during that founder stage. So pissed. I'm quite unhappy about this. I'm gonna need a moment. Alright, moment over. I'll put a tunnel once this is built up. Oh man, that just annoys the hell out of me. Alright, so because of shenanigans, I didn't get the Watney challenge done, but I do have my biorobots being constructed here. The sanity of the folks in my dome is a concern for me, especially this guy. Like, he's well rested, but he's working outside the dome. We are gonna get another robot? Yeah, we are. Now, they want to work in here. Nova Star Killer. I'm going to turn that off. I want to make sure again that I've got the biorobots being constructed here, and then I can kind of start filling in the positions in the dome itself. Actually, I'm going to service bot this again. I'll let I'll turn Martian University back on, I guess. I do want to get the MIS done too, so let's math it out here. I'll need 6 here, 6 drones, 4 biorobots. So 10, 11, 12, 13 biorobots, and whatever the heck I put in here, plus however many I need to employ in my Martian University. Not Martian University, Walking Institute. That's 8 per shift, 16 there. Do I have an ecology available to me? Have I unlocked that yet? I haven't. Let's queue that up at the top too. Because I can put an arcology down, I can actually store more colonists in here. That looks like my So my folks are going to doing that for the moment. That's okay. But we'll get the Hawking Institute built up. I've got no idea how long this video is gone right now, so I'll probably just put a cut in here in a moment. And then next video, this is where I need to fill out first. I need to get my drone assembler operating. And here we go. Biorobot. I should have mentioned this when I first built Spock here. Synthetically created humans that they breathe, they eat, they sleep. However, they do not age and cannot reproduce. Big things there. They don't age. Leanne does age. In fact, they were a youth when they came here. They're now listed as an adult. What I need to do, hopefully, is... There we go. Unpack more drones for this. And then, I bet one is unemployed. Cool. Who's my unemployed colonist? Start training. Just get yourself trained up. Go do things you want to do. But if I can get an engineer trained to work down in here... Oh, we have a hypochondriac biorobot, by the way. As long as I'm building more biorobots, that's the big thing. And if I can get 6 engineers to do it, I can probably start cranking out these guys very fast. That's just a matter, of course, of getting them built. Our college is going to be done here in the next video. We're going to get this dome built up in the next video, and I'm going to keep building up this colony. Frustrated the Watney challenge did not pop because I decided to do shenanigans, but I maintain that I had fun. That's honestly all I got right now. We do have another biorobot. This is Orby Planet. We're going to get him trained up. And probably, again, once I get the security post fully staffed, I need, I think, 3 security officers to start my recruitment operations. But again, the infirmary does need to get people going too. The Hawking Institute needs to get people going. And I just need to start making more colonists. Okay, our colony's done right now. Autosave's going down right now. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video where this dome will be completed.